Today we go over exciting news about the future of the Star Wars franchise, not just with the movies, but for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. This is Mike Zero here. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, as you all know, we've been learning a whole lot more about what's going on with the future of the franchise. That is, of course, Star Wars under Disney, and we've been learning as well a whole lot more about Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Now, we do have an exciting update about this park that is actually set to open in 2019 and a little bit later for the one over in Orlando, over in Disney World. However, according to WDW News, we do have some exciting news involving Force Ghosts, and apparently you will be able to interact with the Force Ghosts over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. And this is something that honestly is very exciting here as a Star Wars fan. The fact that an attendee can quite possibly be able to interact with a Force Ghost close up to Anakin Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Yoda, and maybe, and just maybe, even Luke Skywalker. So this is what WDW News had to say about the technology being used for what is being said as a Force Ghost sequence for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. It states this: the floating image may be in a space in which viewers may be present, such that the viewers can be near to the image and can, in some cases, walk about and interact with the floating image. Preferably, the display system will be configured to produce a floating image that can be large in scale and in many applications be visible in the viewer not only in dark rooms or spaces but also in more highly illuminated rooms or spaces. A 3D image may float in and outside space near a queue for a ride or attraction at an amusement or theme park or in a lobby of a movie theater. So this is very, very exciting to hear. Now this honestly really does remind me of technology that they do use inside of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter over in Islands of Adventure. In case you guys don't know, if you go inside of that castle, you do indeed interact with holograms of these different characters. However, this technology that Disney will be using for Galaxy's Edge is far more advanced than that, as described below in that article by WDW, and go ahead and check that out. The link is below. Check it out, because they also show you a diagram of the actual technology that the people going to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge will actually look like. So it gives you an idea of how everything works and how the technology works, etc. Now, Force Ghosts being a part of Galaxy's Edge honestly is very exciting to hear, and it's leading a lot of people to thinking, could this quite possibly be a little hint at what's to come for Star Wars Episode 9? Because of this reason, we do know that the planet being used for Star Wars Episode 9, one of the planets, will actually be a part of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Now that is a planet actually called Batuu. Now we also know that J.J. Abrams will in fact be implementing prequel trilogy continuity, and according to Galaxy's Edge, the Millennium Falcon is the final resting place, alright, over in the planet of Batuu, in that city. So the fact that he's implementing prequel trilogy continuity, and the fact that we have heard before in the past that Batuu may very well be a planet being implemented in Star Wars Episode 9, and how the Falcon, you know, essentially is there for its final resting place, the fact that Force Ghosts will be a part of this could, I'm not saying it will, but it could very well be a part of what's to come in Episode 9. Now, if they are implementing this technology for a specific ride or a waiting line sequence, it really does make one wonder, if it is for, you know, when you're waiting on a line, what ride could this really be for? The possibilities are endless, guys, and I'm just very excited to hear about this news, about quite possibly interacting with Force Ghosts over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below, let me know what you think about this, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.